And welcome back to Splatoon. This part will be taking on the boss of World 1 and starting World 2. Now, I have a pretty I have a pretty interesting story actually about this boss, and I think it is still up on my YouTube channel if you are so inclined to watch it. You don't see any footage of it though. I forget exactly the day that I was doing it, but I went to Walmart because I had to pick something up, and while I was there, they had a Splatoon demo up before the game was out, so I got to fight this boss before the game came out. The thing is, I wasn't supposed to. The representative from Nintendo that was there was like, you don't have any cameras or photo. You're not going to take any photos, so here, you can go ahead and fight the first boss, because I couldn't play online, so I had to play the story mode. But I remember this boss because I had to use the gyro controls. I thought at the time it was really interesting. So.
They actually send representatives to watch out for leakers.
Well, usually, sometimes in electronics departments at Walmart's, they will have some stuff set up for Nintendo stuff. It's very rare, but like I've gotten some pretty cool stuff for like Xenoblade and some posters for Bravely Second and Twilight Princess HD, which I have framed in my room.
Also, what the fuck is with its legs anyway? Like, who gave it those legs?
I don't know, dude. Splatoon. I think Splatoon 2. Some of the boss things, some of the boss designs there are just fucking weird.
Also,
I mean, the game does.
I'm not sure.
Also,
I think I'm not sure if it might be like a difference between this and Splatoon 2, but I don't remember the cube getting up that quickly.
Yeah, like
I will say
I'll definitely give credit. Splatoon 2 had great bosses.
Yeah, and even with this being the one boss fight they recycled, which, well, actually, they recycled 2 because final boss, but I'm still gonna say that this recycled boss was much better than the final boss.
I actually looked at the final boss for Splatoon 2 because, like I said last part, I had to sell my copy. I know it's just gonna come out of nowhere. The final boss to Splatoon 1, I think, definitely is more interesting than Splatoon 2's, which I don't want to really say what it is, but I can't deny, though, I fucking love the intro cutscene to Splatoon 2's final boss. Especially if you do the rematch.
For me, I like the concept, like the twist at the end, like at the end. The fight itself, that's when I have to experience for myself, because I haven't even finished Splatoon 2's story mode at this point. But
I did.
I do know like the context behind the final boss.
I did, and it was much easier than this one.
Easier but less fun?
Yeah, easier and less fun. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the challenging final boss in this game is actually better.
Honestly,
well, part of the sometimes, well, with most games, part of the fun is the challenge.
Even though, I mean, even though the challenge can frustrate you sometimes, you don't want it to be too easy either.
Yeah, that's why people like Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, I remember you got kind of bored with the final boss, was it?
Yeah, it did get kind of boring.
I remember it was frustrating at one point.
It was only frustrating when I had to figure out what to fucking do with the Rainmaker section. Spoilers, the final portion of the final boss is the Rainmaker.
I thought that, actually, I would say, I think in terms of, like, just overall, like...
This goddamn theme is an earworm! Like, what? I cannot get this fucking theme out of my head.
Didn't they bring it back into...
It's like the weird instrumentation just like it can't get out of my head. Like for me, it's kind of like that annoying song that you hear once and it's just like
you'll never forget it.
Yeah, Not to say
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. It's not catchy, but at the same time, it's not bad. It's just weird. It's such a weird tune.
Yeah, it's like there was one. I mean, wow, I can't believe I'm bringing this game up in this commentary. But the one game I played a lot as a kid was some of the Humongous Entertainment games, and I remember in Spy Fox there was this in the in like your central command center, the song that would play there. I swear to God, sounded so much like a song I heard on like a very early children's show. I actually want to say it was on the Thomas the Tank Engine show. There was one I remember I would watch that had like live action people in it. It's not the movie, but like it I just don't remember the name of it, but I know it existed.
You know, we sea creatures can't swim.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh boy. That's gonna come into play later. That is really gonna come into play later.
Yeah, for some reason, regardless of them being squids, if they go into water, they immediately disintegrate.
Yeah, they make for good sushi though.
Calamari.
Yep.
That goddamn pun. Okay, so what the hell is Pearl and Marina supposed to be a pun on?
I don't know.
I think they're just general.
No, hold on. Pearl Marina sounds familiar. That sounds fucking familiar. Pearl Marina. Oh, fuck.
Either that or it's just general ocean play.
Yeah. I will say one of my favorite images of Splatoon 2 memes-wise I've ever saw was Pearl. Someone redrew the scene from SpongeBob, the hooks, where Patrick has all the hooks in his mouth, and it says, "Does this look dangerous to you?" And they redrew Pearl over that. It's fantastic. Also, the propeller platforms in this game I don't really like.
What? Actually, checking on this game facts thing. Someone actually sort of came up with with a meaning behind the names. It's a Pearl Harbor joke. Marina is a different word for harbor. Pearl and harbor. Pearl Harbor.
Wait, say again?
Up. That's messed up, dude.
Wait, what'd you say?
Someone on GameFAQs found their own meaning for Pearl and Marina. Marina is a different word for harbor. Pearl and harbor. Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
that's clearly not the intention. That's just reaching.
Also, I gotta say that if you actually take the time to read the Sunken Scrolls to find out about the backstory in Splatoon, it's really fucking dark. Oh, yes, this is me showing off the...
Pearl and Marina's names are possibly a pun on Pearl Harbor, as Marina's name is a synonym for harbor.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I don't think that was the intention at all. They just probably...
I'm looking at the Splatoon wiki where they're like Callie and Marie, it's pun on calamari.
Yeah, but this being Pearl Harbor,
that does not.
Does not seem like
it's a play on like just more fish.
Yeah,
stuff.
just some random aquatic related things.
Because I mean, this is Nintendo we're talking about.
I was about to say this is also Japan. Like that'd be an incredibly poor taste.
Yeah, that's an incredibly poor taste in pun.
Hold on.
I think at this point I'm going around trying to find the rest of the levels.
Their group's name off the hook is an idiom that is another way to say trendy or fashionable, like fresh.
I mean, I can laugh at it, but there will be a lot of people that are sensitive to that.
Yeah.
Marina shares Marie's teal or green and black colored scheme on her clothing and hair. Her name Marina sounds...
Oh, I'm showing this off.
Which is funny because in Splatoon 2, you try to ink Marie, she just puts out her umbrella.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you? Sorry,
he showed off inking cuttlefish. Like he covered him in ink. Oh, now it's gone.
Oh yeah. So
Okay,
the funny thing, like, I tried to see like if get Marie from both ends. So okay, I just realized how bad that sounded. I was about to say I
thought we were watching. I thought we were looking at the meme.
No, I was like I tried at one point to see if I could try and ink Marie from both sides. Yeah, but from both directions where
You can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so like I threw a bomb behind her, and I inked and I was using and I was shooting at her, and then the fucking bomb, she blocked. She used her umbrella to block from my direction. The bomb exploded. Her umbrella blocked it from behind.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, it's like the in Super Mario Galaxy, if you try to jump, or it's either Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2.
If you jump on Rosalina, she drops a force field.
Yeah, I don't know if she does it in 1. I know she does.
She does it in 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
in 1. She's not even there in 2.
It's been a while. Yeah, she is.
No, well, you have to collect all the green stars.
Yeah, she's pretty much a ship.
Speaking of which, have fun, Eric.
Just speed it up. That's really the end-all be-all to any section in any Let's Play that is annoying to watch. Speed it up.
I mean,
hell, when I get to Ratchet 2, when I get to one of the bosses, I'm putting Benny Hill music over it. Because to me, it's one of the worst bosses in Ratchet and Clank. Which actually, speaking of that, I will say, if during the time when this game did come out, this felt like a kind of similar-ish type of style to Ratchet and Clank, which is one of my favorite series of all time. And I have already recorded the first game, and I don't know when I am gonna get around to the second one, but the first one just I don't want. Oh, okay. This right here.
This is the worst section in the. This is one of the worst sections.
Oh no. There is one section later on that is 3 times as worse as that, and we will be getting to that around a certain, probably my favorite thing I did for this entire playthrough, but I'll save it for then. Because that pissed me off.
Are we getting
so
to into this
much.
session?
No. Like, this probably won't be to our last session. It's near the end of the game.
Fire the torpedoes.
What happened to Jim?
Every time I hear that, I feel like he's saying, "Give me S."
I love these sections when you have the Quahog swarm in Salmon Run, using the goddamn torpedoes.
You know, I actually never played Salmon Run.
It's awesome.
I know what it is. I just never played it.
Speaking of which, Eric, Salmon Run tonight?
Yeah, it's on.
Ah, God, that's terrifying.
Again, Splatoon's, like, lore, quote-unquote, is fucking dark.
I actually like
Also,
how the secret squirrels in this game are like backstory for the world. In Splatoon 2, it's literally it's
Okay, so can I explain that joke just real quick?
Go ahead.
That is from a screenshot I took of my playthrough when I was going through Dragon Quest IV. I've been going on a major Dragon Quest high recently over the last few months. I've completed 4 or 5, and I'm about 30 hours into 8.
Shameless plug, if you're interested at all in the Dragon Quest series, check out X and Shadow's channel.
Yeah, and Happy Console Gamer, because he's the one who technically got me interested in it. But, but I was going to say, that is from a section in Dragon Quest IV where you can rename a town anything you want. Now, in the game, it's going to try to name it after your main character. So my main character's name was Jonathan. So he's like, do you want to name it Jonathanburg or St. Jonathansville or something like that? And I said, no, I want to name it myself. So I decided to be the most mature person ever and name it Da Fuck. GA fuck question mark. And in that thing, there was a bard who visited my town saying that my town was the best town ever, and he said, "Viva the fuck."
Viva the fuck.
And to this day, that is one of my favorite things I've ever gotten in a Dragon Quest.
Viva the fuck.
But yeah, but anyway, what were you saying, DC?
I was gonna say, with the secret scrolls in Splatoon 1, it's like Backstory for the World. In Splatoon 2, it's like, they serve as, sort of like, explanation of events that happen in the time skip from Splatoon 1 and 2.
Isn't the time skip between the two games like 100 years or so?
No.
No, I think it's a year?
I remember originally that's
no,
what
it's
everyone thought it was.
like if you read like the Squid Sister Diaries, I think it's supposed to be a year or two.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
But like they explain
Okay.
like that Sheldon's outsourcing and expanding his business, stuff like that. Basically,
Did they ever say what happened to Agent 3?
Huh?
Oh,
Did they ever say?
he's on vacation with Cuttlefish.
Yeah, I think they said that during
Oh, by the way, fuck the secret scroll because I almost walked right past it. It's at the very. Oh wait, never mind.
It's
I
pretty
already
much
have
why
it.
Cuttlefish is not there in 2.
Which sucks because I really like him. I mean, I like the
I
Squid
think
Sisters too, of
Marie
course,
makes an offhand comment saying like they don't want him to get in trouble anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a weird glitch that happened. I got stuck in the middle of that geyser. By the way, I also want to say that Splatoon 2's when you get the squid people, that it's just so much more
Yes!
enjoyable that way.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Oh, just wait. There's
So
there's
remind
a
me.
thing that will
So
be
remind
recorded.
me, who's doing what for that?
Oh,
For Crash?
Well,
I'm doing Crash 3.
unfortunately, I won/lost a bet for Crash 1. I was the first one to beat Stormy
But-
Ascent, so I gotta
Alright.
do that.
Well, that'll be a whole
And
other
I'm doing
discussion for
and I'm
another
doing
time.
Crash 2.
All right, but see you guys next time for part 3.
Goodbye, everybody.